Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Playteamespana show. I am Jos B, Hobo Sexy, the Buffet Prince, the Guru of Gynophilia, baby. That's
Ooh.
with my co-host, as always.
It's your boy, Jose, a.k.a. Salsa con Fuego, because I'm muy caliente, a.k.a. Chico the maddest that shatters the wackest. So don't come out here with that basura. Don't come out here with that garbage. We don't want none of that over here. And today, if you would notice on this lovely screen, we got a third, if you will. She is formerly known as a golden girl. She is one tough broad. She is as seen on TLC.
You already know.
Corinne Mink.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. If you didn't know, now you know. This is my lovely bride. I am her lovely husband. We are married. And you can watch our wedding and all the shenanigans going into it on TLC's Dragnificent. I think it's on demand. It aired last Sunday, April 19th, whenever you're watching this. And you can see all the hooliganisms that she had to go through that I had to go through in order to say I do.
So, speaking of all this Dragnificent stuff, let's get straight to it. You guys were the premiere episode. You guys were the season opener. You set the tone. How do you guys feel? That's some top level stuff right there.
Honestly, it was the wildest thing I could have ever imagined. And I feel like I lived this like crazy life. And the fact that I was a season premiere and the director told me like today, you were the first episode of this entire series because you're the most relatable person we filmed. And here I am thinking like, how am I in my head, I feel like I'm an alien sometimes. And to be like seen by America as someone who is relatable, it's humbling. It really is. And I'm so glad that like pretty much all of my friends and family tuned in to watch, and that a lot of the feedback I've been receiving has been very positive. And I'm just glad that I walked out with, 4 drag queen friends and a husband. Let's be real here.
That's true. You did gain a lot. How you feeling, Jos B? How's it feel?
I knew it was a big deal when my mom texted me and said, I just saw the episode. And I said, how? You don't have cable? We grew up poor. You know what I'm saying? We had that PBS and we had ABC, and that was really it.
You had the little black box that gave you different channels and whatnot. It's 20 years. We could talk about it, Bob. That shit was illegal.
Limitations,
That's
baby.
right. That's right.
But somehow in 2006, the government caught on and shut off those illegal cable boxes. So we were stuck. So I said, Mama, how you watching TLC? You ain't got cable. She just replies, ... Your mother has her ways. So I knew it was a big deal. I knew she had gone back to her crime-breaking ways to watch her son get married on TLC. She was also there for the wedding. It was a lot of fun. It was stressful on top of planning a wedding and getting married, which is just anyone who's been married or is about to be married or is married currently will tell you planning a wedding is stressful. Going through the wedding, while beautiful and amazing and a day you'll never forget, is stressful. And at the same time, if you're watching this and you've been on reality TV, you know that is also stressful. So it was like stress on top of stress on top of stress. One thing that I think the show didn't capture, because I kind of kidnapped Corinne in between the wedding ceremony and the reception, was we drove to Burger King.
Yes.
One of our dear good friends of Team Espana, of Jos Spania.
Hey.
Corinne Mink, Jos Spania, whenever we're doing the drives together. One of a good friend of ours, almost like family to us, Sean Molson, a.k.a. Brody. He gave me good advice. He says, hey, after your ceremony and before the reception, just find time with your bride and go get something to eat. Because from the moment you wake up, you're getting ready to get married. You go to the church, you do all the service, you do all that stuff, and then really when you go to the reception, you're waiting. You don't really eat. You might have breakfast, and then you don't eat until like 8, 9, 10 o'clock. That's a whole big boy like me. I gotta have a couple meals throughout the day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like every 20
meals
minutes.
at least. So originally your dad was supposed to give you a ride to the reception. I said, it ain't working like that, old man. I'm her husband. I'm just kidding. Just kidding, Pop K. I love you.
He doesn't watch this.
Oh, I know for a fact. I don't even. He doesn't have YouTube.
Nah, he definitely got YouTube. It's 2020. If you don't got YouTube, something's wrong.
You don't know the man.
Although, can I give a quick shout out?
Please.
So I was actually a part of your guys' wedding. And one of the things I will say was the day before we had the rehearsal and we went to a pizza spot that was the bomb, fam. I remember sitting there with Corinne's pops and your nephew, Jos B, and there was like the last bit of Philly cheesesteak and it was just like us three eating. And I gotta say, that's one of my favorite memories. Anytime I could get like food or booze, I'm pretty much happy. But like I went in like, I just kept seeing pie after pie after pie. So shout outs to him. If you
he's great with that. He's like, look, you will not, if you're hanging out with me and mine, you will not go hungry, and you're gonna eat until you can't eat no more. And when you can't eat no more, guess what? I'm still ordering another.
Oh my God,
sandwich or something.
He literally embodied the meme of like nobody, absolutely nobody, not a single soul. Waitress, can I have 3 cheesesteaks, please? Like, it's literally what this man did.
You want cheesesteak? You want cheesesteak? You want cheese? And everyone's saying no. Don't worry, fam. Everyone said no. Everyone said no. And he's like, don't worry, fam. I got you. Give me 4 cheesesteaks.
Some of us didn't answer in hopes that he would secretly be like, yo, fam, let me get them 4 cheesesteaks. So some of us won that day, okay? Because I was sitting there like, come on, cheesesteak. And then all of a sudden, I was black.
Yeah, you and my 18-year-old nephew, who is taller than me and is bigger than me. He bullies me. I remember one time we were wrestling a little bit, playing around, and this is when I knew I can't mess with him no more. And you got nephews and stuff. One day you're gonna come to it, you're gonna be messing around with them, and they're gonna push you, and you're gonna go against your will, and you're gonna be like, oh, that's a grown ass man that pushed me. Let me not mess with this kid no more unless I have to. You know what I'm saying? So you watching you and him and my father-in-law eat. It was great. Beautiful.
I had a blast, and I would love to do it again sometime. So if he ever feels like buying, you let me know. But that's not the point. That's not why we're here. So talking a little bit about Dragnificent. One of the things I wanted to ask you was, how do I put this?
Any way you want.
I want you to tell me the wildest thing that happened during your time on Dragnificent. And this could be a behind the scenes thing. This could be something that happened on the show that we might not have noticed. But when you go back and you think about it, what's like a story you can tell us that like is wild?
Wild.
Yeah. And by definition of wild, I mean like.
This is what's wild.
Wow.
So I know the definition of wild. You gotta tell me nothing. But so after, like in the morning, we were at training where I taught Thor how to body slam a human being, and she did excellent. And I really hope that her and Ray Jazz get married one day because they'd be really cute.
Hold on. So you guys did like actual like training drills and everything together?
Thorgy knows how to lock up. She knows how to give a wrist lock. I think she did a hammer lock somewhere. She did a body slam. She did a second rope leg drop.
Oh shit!
When you watch the episode, all you see is her giving the body slam. So she paid her dues, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why I asked, because when you saw the episode, I just thought like it was a quick thing. Also, what I thought was really funny during the episode was your reaction when you find, like, when they first come in, you throw Ray just so like a piece of trash. I feel so bad for the young man because he's just there, and then all of a sudden he's just on the road. Like, that was it. So that was one of those things that I thought was hilarious about the show.
And then another side note about Ray is like, oh, hey, can we wrestle now? And I'm like, Ray! Like, Ray was completely 2001 diva in that episode, just completely objectified.
Surprised they didn't bring him out in like a bra and panties match or something like that.
Well,
Him and Damian Adams.
During the time of me just talking to the queens before, Ray started wrestling, Damien's out there rubbing Ray up and down with hot stuff and baby oil. And the queens are in on it too. They were just like all over him. And he just sat there. Ray Jazz is the best sport of all time. He's just sitting there. He looks so happy, like a dog being petted at a family gathering. He was loving it, and I was loving it too. But that's not even the wildest part of my day. Is after that, we drive down to South Amboy to go meet Javi, right? So we're going from Wharton to South Amboy, which usually would probably take like an hour outside of rush hour traffic. However, because drag queens are never on time, we hit rush hour traffic. And we are in a car, and they use zero footage from my car ride with them. I am packed like sardines with 4 drag queens in an SUV stuck in rush hour traffic.
That's
And
beautiful.
it was beautiful. But these poor girls, like, nobody was thinking about this. Like, they're cinched in, so they have a hard time breathing. Like, they're cinched in around their ribs. And, well, they're kind of like taped up and sitting very uncomfortably. So imagine sitting in rush hour traffic,
That
tucked up like that. And that to me, that was wild. That I was sitting with 4 mildly grouchy drag queens, but they still loved me and I loved them. And then we got to the house, and then that whole Javi with the shaker bottle thing.
They told me they weren't going to use that. So there's a scene where they're showing the America and
when they first introduce you, if you watch it, it's like you guys aren't home working out. It shows you guys put the shakes together.
Yeah. So when they suggested, like when we did that, and that happened where the protein shake got all over me, everybody on the production team basically told me, "Don't worry, we're not going to be able to use that because even though that was spontaneous, even though that was real, even though we didn't plan for that to happen, we can't show that because no one in America is going to believe that that wasn't planned. Like it can't look fugazi, you know what I mean? And on a reality show, that would look fugazi, even though it wasn't. It was real. And it ended up being an episode. To me, it was one of my favorite parts. It's like, oh, they used that. That was dope. That was embarrassing.
The best part is you hear the cameraman. The cameraman. You don't hear Javi. You hear the cameraman go, oh.
Wow, that's not even him. That's the cameraman.
He said it that loudly.
Wow, that's
it's not like the camera guy. It's not like the camera guy gets mic'd up or anything.
Yeah.
He said that loudly.
That's insane.
For me, the wildest thing was dressing in drag. Just I wish they would have kind of shown. No, they did show like Alexis Michelle putting the makeup on me in a speeded up fashion. That took like 45 minutes, like real time. That's it. This is the makeup. Not counting the wig, not counting the dress, not counting, shaving my legs and all this other stuff.
They made you shave your legs?
No. So sorry, I'm being stupid. But yeah, like it took 45 minutes just for the makeup. And then they had to put the wig on, and these drag queens are giving me advice. And like, here's what the game plan is. And they got to hide me because they don't want Corinne to see me in drag. So I'm upstairs, like in this secluded area, sweating my junk off, man. It was so hot. And like the wig on top of everything. And then this like dress. And then the coat that I had, all heavy sequin stuff. And then really like, they tell me you can't, how are you getting into the ring? I said, what do you mean how I'm getting into the ring? But, I'm getting in the ring like a regular person, through the second and the top. And they said, you can't do that. So what do you mean I can't do that? Your wig will fall off. I said, no, well, I'm a professional. I got this. Telling these drag queens who've been doing this longer, forever, don't worry, I got this. I'm a professional. So finally, Alexis Michelle, who's the one that did my makeup, just kind of grows me and goes, if your wig falls off, I'm going to kill you.
Oh, she was gonna fuck you up.
She gonna fuck me up. And I knew she was serious because like she was honestly, out of the four of them, she was my favorite. She was very sincere, and she's I think she's from New York, right? So like we were just talking about like New York things, and it was great. And so I kind of figured out, okay, I'll just do like the Mr. Perfect athletic hop over the top rope, and then I completely busted my ass, but they edited it to make it look like it was seamless.
It did look like you like hopped in there pretty smooth. I was gonna ask you about that because I've teamed with you for almost 5 years now, And not once in my life have I ever seen you jump from the bottom to the top of the ring, like just jump inside the ring. So I was like, oh, somebody was really feeling froggy in that new spiffy clothes he got on, huh? But I guess the magic of editing.
The magic of reality television and making it look as real as possible. Yeah, no, they edited that. And then yeah, I think for me that was the most wild. No, the wild was going home and being in the shower for 90 minutes, getting that makeup off. Cause it's not like clown makeup. You get what I'm saying? Like where you just rub it and it's gone in 10 minutes. Like it was professional, like hundreds of dollars worth of makeup that these drag queens put on me. And I was like,
that I had to take off.
That Corinne had to help take off. Cause I couldn't do it on my own. And I honestly after that, like as a husband, as a male, as a significant other, I've become more patient when she does her makeup because now I get it.
Damn, that's beautiful. So basically, you got a new appreciation for makeup and the whole woman process. I'll be real with you guys. I'm wild and patient.
And just while we're on the subject of editing, I really would just like to say that I appreciated how they portrayed me, because given the 7 days of footage that they filmed, they could have easily edited to make me look absolutely insane. They could have made me look terrible, and they didn't. And I really appreciate and respect the editors at Alchemy X and TLC for that, because like I learned that you can make anything into anything, and they could have made me look like God knows what, and they didn't. And I appreciate the uplifting story they told, and that I got to tell my story on a platform like that and show people that, one tough broads do cry sometimes, and it's okay. Still, a tough broad don't.
Well, that's actually perfect that you say that, because what we're going to get to right now is a little bit of that softer side of One Tough Broad. We're going to show... That's right. We're going to watch your scene from Dragnificent. So when we come right back, we got something for you.
We'll be right back, folks. Don't go anywhere.
We're so helpful.
Every time Hispania gets together for a car ride when we're on the same shows, the sister wives over here coming together to make fun of me. I could be tying my shoe. I got one saying, look at this old ass tying his shoe. The other one go, hey, look at those ugly ass shoes he's wearing. I'm getting hit from all sides. And it ain't right. I'm glad y'all get along, but it ain't right.
So that's actually the perfect segue into what we were going to talk about next. Because, sir, you mentioned that me and somebody here are, in fact, sister wives, and that is something that is true. So many of you know that me and Jos B have been a tag team for 5 years, and that Corinne is his wife. But I get him on the weekends because we're always doing shows together. So therefore, I guess I've been dubbed work wife, which...
Road wife, I think it
road
is.
wife. Roadhouse.
House
Texas Roadhouse.
Cheesesteak.
Yo, shout out to your pops yet again. Such good cheesesteaks. But yeah, so me and Corinne are sister wives. But what I wanted to do today was I wanted to see how well you know said sister wives, or how well you know your partner and your wife, sir. So I have a list of questions, and I want you to tell me, who do you think this is? Do you think this is Jose, or do you think this is Rin? For each correct answer, you get not cursed out. For each wrong answer, you get a strike, and I guess you get cursed out. 3 strikes, and you die.
Did you just threaten to kill me on national YouTube?
I didn't say I was killing you. I just said you die. Everybody dies.
Oh, this is how we end up on Dark Side of the Ring.
I have connections now.
Oh, man.
Don't worry. Don't worry. It's not going to be crazy questions. I'm going to ease you in. All right? Now, Jos B. Jos B.
Okay.
Which one of us has a favorite judge who's Judge Judy?
So, Who's out of the two of you?
Out of me and
Favorite
out of
judge is
Jose
Judge Judy?
and Corinne, whose favorite judge is Judge Judy?
Corinne.
I give you that one because mine is Judge Maybelline. Shout out to Judge Maybelline wherever you are. You've been holding it down for the culture for many, many years, and we appreciate your service.
Shout out to Judge Mills Lane.
I don't think he was that type of judge. Was he?
Yeah, he had his own show back in the late 90s.
Oh, he was a judge?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that. I knew he was a ref on Celebrity Deathmatch, so I assumed he was a ref in everyday life.
He was he was a judge. Let's get it on.
That's wild. I had no idea. All right. So the next one, I'm going to change it up a little bit. Can you name Corinne's favorite game show?
I'm going to answer this humbly because I think I know what it is, but I don't like to be cocky about it. I'm going to say it's the Family Feud.
Wow. Look at her face. What? My man, you've been taking notes on your... This is why you marrying him. You married him.
Right?
Yeah.
Da-na-na-na-na-na.
Honestly, I thought he was gonna say Jeopardy. I really did, because I love Jeopardy, bro. I get hype over Jeopardy, but like Jeopardy gets boring after 4 or 5 hours. Family Feud, endless entertainment.
Yeah, Family Feud you could watch forever. Oof. There's just so many episodes, so many hosts. Shout out to Steve Harvey too. What's my favorite game show? Stupid. So I didn't have to do that stupid part.
I don't know the name of it because it's had different names over the years, but it's the one no whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Press your luck.
You got big bucks, Papa. You got big bucks. Damn. You are good. That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Only because I've been drinking.
I
wouldn't know any of this.
one last question. All right. You already got through the first 2 strikes. This right here is for it all. This is for the big grand prize, the free 99 championship, if you will, Papa. Now,
it's for me.
That's right. That's right. But only if you get this next question right.
Okay.
One of us has a favorite show. That show is Maury Povich's show. Which one of us is it?
Okay, so I know Corinne's favorite show was The Golden Girls. And I don't think Maury is your favorite show. I'm going to say it's like a combination of the two. It's a trick question.
He reading your text messages? I tried to plot against you.
Is that the right answer?
And you got the right answer.
I'm not stupid. I know you. I've known you for half a decade, and I've been married to you for 47 years.
Yo, we've been got.
Yo, we've been bamboozled. We've been had. I am perplexed.
You know what I call this, ladies and gentlemen, watching the Playteamespana show? Karma. Karma. Always making fun of me. I know y'all better than you know yourselves.
Damn. I really thought we were going to get you. I'm not going to lie to you.
No, once you said whose favorite show is Maury, I was like, that's not her favorite show, and I don't think that's yours. It's got to be a trick question. Because I know you well enough to be like, oh, I'm going to try and trick him on the last one. The answer's going to be the both of us.
Damn, I should have saved it for like the second to last. And then
then you would have actually.
But then it wouldn't have been as fun because it's like, yo, you work so hard. Now I can't just pull the lever.
I know you, bro. I know how your brain thinks. Your brain thinks like a 1980s sitcom.
I'm young, full house in these streets. That is true. New AKA alert. Let everybody know. Tell your friends. Tell your friends. Tell their friends.
Oh wait, Javi needs a new AKA of $7.
That's
true. Because of the ring.
You are now the $7 boy. Also, new nickname alert. $7 boy.
$7 boy. You would not imagine how many people hit me up and said, "My man, $7, really?" And I know it was coming from a place of jealousy because I paid for that ring $7, and I still got the beautiful babe.
It was a decoy. The real ring was not $7. I know, because the receipt was emailed to my phone.
Can you zoom in or move your hand a little closer so everybody can see the little ring you got?
I gotta make sure. It ain't clean, but hey.
Bow. That is more than
Bow.
$7
Show 'em your
right
ring.
there.
Bam!
Bow. More than $7 right there as well.
That's right, but I'll be the $7 boy. As long as I get the girl in the end.
And you did. Not only did you get the girl, you got the one tough broad. And that's what I want to get to next. Rin, we've talked a lot about the show going on. We talked a lot about you guys' marriage, but what I want to get to is the wrestling aspect of it all. Because not only are you a bomb-ass bride, you are also a bomb-ass professional wrestler. And we've traveled for the longest time. You've made a lot of highways and byways, and you've had a lot of transitions throughout your character. So one of the things we wanted to do was whenever we have a guest on, we have a guest bring us a match and we watched along with them and we BS and we have a good time. So will you be willing to sit down with us? Because you ain't got nowhere to go. You with your husband and one of your best friends. Would you be willing to sit down with us and watch one of those bad boys?
Of course. I listen, through all these podcasts, who's in the background? Me. I know how this goes. Y'all can't surprise me.
So then perfect. So what we're going to get to right now is that match.
All right, folks, we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, folks, thanks for staying with us. We are back. We have here a lovely and talented woman, Corinne Mink, watching a lovely and talented match from A Matter of Pride. This is Corinne Mink against Max Caster. Oh my God, does he have a sword?
That's a real sword. And that was a Hershey Kiss baseball bat.
So what kind of match is this? What's happening right now?
This was for the Halloween show called Scream Queens. And this was what we call a candy core match, where we used Halloween motifs to have a hardcore match. So here I am busting a pumpkin decoration over Max Caster's head and spanking him with it. Because, dressed as Mrs. Potato Head.
That was going to be my next question. You're Mrs. Potato Head.
Like, honestly, the Golden Girl, Mrs. Potato Head, Corinne Mink, they're all the same. Have you ever seen them in the same room at the same time? No. All right, what am I doing over here? Oh, I'm just messing them up, man. I'm finding things under the ring. I have my bucket. Just a lot of candy. Yeah, here's my bucket. My bat again.
Oh man.
Honestly, I did not expect that visual of the candy corn exploding to be that good. And when it was, I was like, oh, this is the match of my career.
Is this what you would put up there? One of your top bangers right here?
Anything I do with Max Caster is an instant classic, especially when it's at A Matter of Pride. I mean, like, and honestly, he'll agree with me. He might not say it by himself, but he will agree that these matches are absolutely entertaining. They're not structurally sound by any means.
Now, what are you doing right here?
Okay, so that is the fake cobwebs. And I'm going to throw him through the fake cobwebs. But he has other plans.
Oh!
Oh, that was close. That was close. Oh, what
Damn.
a right hand. I believe the best right hand in professional wrestling is thrown by Corinne Mink. I'm not saying that she's my wife. I'm saying it because I've been on the other end of it. I'm saying, oh, good clothesline. But I've also seen her deliver
I jumped over
right
a drop down. Yeah, lucha.
Also, is Max supposed to be like Kill Bill?
Yeah, he's Uma Thurman. Oh, you got thrown through the web.
Look at this.
You're all caught up.
I distinctly remember being on the ground during all of this and people just putting me on their Instagram stories. And they're really just getting like shots of my butt in a Mrs. Potato Head onesie.
That's a great butt.
Damn, they getting the bottom of your potato?
Yeah, they're getting all the spuds. But this is actually
spuds.
This is Chris Statlander's leotard that he's wearing, by the way.
He fits in it?
Yeah.
What, you never wore your girlfriend's leotard before?
I always thought Caster was a little bigger, that's all.
Chris has a big booty, and so does Max. Also, he takes it down because it is hard for him to move in because it is small on him.
Makes
Also,
sense.
shout out to Max Caster.
Right?
Man. I know he was recovering from a knee injury. Hope he's 100% when
Oh,
things get back to normal.
sorry.
Miss you, buddy.
These are raisins.
Raisins. What type of sicko uses raisins in a Halloween candy corn match?
Yeah, that's not very festive of Halloween.
Right? Look at this. He's making me eat the raisins.
I don't appreciate it.
Oh, he made you a raisinette.
They kicked me. I spat raisins everywhere. And then, yeah, they're.
What are they chanting here?
You sick fuck.
Just goes to show you, folks. As long as the crowd is making noise, it does not matter what you do. As long as you are being entertaining, and there's no one on the independent wrestling scene more entertaining than this lady right here.
Oh, stop! There are plenty of more people more entertaining than. Like I'm entertaining. I ain't going front. That's all I bring to the table, is entertaining. And honestly, I don't care if I do the same 4 moves for the rest of my life. As long as I'm entertaining, I can die happy. Oh, by the way, gummy worms, boogeyman, right here. Oh my God, terrible.
Look like he was having a seizure.
Because I am. I'm seizing over
No,
here.
not you. Him. Max Castle.
Those are chewed up gummy worms in my mouth. I will die for this. Middle finger. Very classic of Corinne Mink.
That's why she's one tough broad. Anti-authority, does not give a flying hoot nanny.
What is this? Oh, those are his vampire teeth. And he
Wow.
bites my
He
finger.
put on vampire. That's hilarious. Do they glow in the dark?
I don't know, sir. It's not really that dark.
Fair.
Crowd has been on their feet since this match has started.
Because there's no seats. It was all.
I tried to put you over, but
that was the only option. What am I doing?
Yeah, but there was no seat.
Half the crowd is your family and friends.
What
Oh,
do I
what's that? Is that dynamite?
Oh, pixie sticks.
Oh, that's worse than dynamite.
Are you snorting pixie sticks? You
Yo, there was pixie stick in my eye, bro.
That burns, right?
Yeah. Especially when you're wearing fake eyelashes and they stick in the fake
Oh
eyelashes.
my goodness. How long did it take to get pixie sticks out your face?
Not that long because this comeback is fire.
And it burned the pixie sticks off her face.
Yeah.
Boom! Ring press and knuckle.
Oh, this is my Mrs. Potato Head purse. So Mrs. Potato Head, she always have an evening bag. And I'm dumping candy corn in the ring because
She's hardcore.
hard corn.
Man, that was a lot of candy corn in there too.
I love candy corn.
Have you ever stepped on candy corn? It is actually a terrible feeling. So the fact that
I'm doing one better than stepping on candy corn, as you will see.
Also, folks watching along, use the hashtag #CandyCornTeamEspana if you agree that candy corn on Halloween is disgusting.
Wait,
Also
this is-
use hashtag #CandyCornTeamEspana if you think it's good. Oh!
back body drops, baby. Wrestling needs more back body drops. I back body drop that man onto candy corn.
Okay, relax. It happened like over a year ago.
oh, I've never seen you do that in my life. That was fire.
You'll never see it again.
It's a turnpike destroyer right there.
You'll never see it again. I'm so weak.
Your girl, Mrs. Potato Head, done did a Canadian destroyer, everybody. That didn't even win. So I pick up the motherfucking sword, okay? I have a whole blade. And then this
Why'd you put the sword down? Go get him with the sword. Chop
I'm
him
gonna
up.
escape. Oh, here I am. I'm trying to get him. I have his shoe. And then this, oh man. Oh! He got away.
Throw the shoe at him. Oh, I've never seen that. Innovative.
Yo, he pushed me all the way back in the ring with that.
That's insane.
With the greatest of ease.
That guy's having the time of his life. I don't know if any of y'all saw that dude. He was having the time of his life. I mean, so am I. I'm having time of my life too, but for different reasons. Oh, she's rolling like a potato.
Oh, he just stepped in candy corn.
Yeah.
Rookie mistake right there. You never jump over the top rope when you don't have shoes on.
That just hurts on a regular basis. So if you step on a candy corn, forget it. Oh, he about to make you eat his sock. Ah, that's disgusting. Oh, that's disgusting.
You took that raw.
You kissed that footy mouth. You kissed that footy mouth.
You after that.
So he did say, you couldn't really hear it. He had the sock on his hand and he yelled, "Trick or treat, smell my feet."
Wow.
Gave you
That makes
something good
sense.
to eat.
Yeah,
Yup.
he definitely did.
I ain't tapping out.
Them little toe juices. That's what he gave you to eat.
Look at his little toe. Look at that right there. But yeah, I ain't tapping out. I'm one tough broad. You think I'm gonna tap out anything? No, I'm gonna pass out. I ain't putting you over. But yeah, actually, so the original plan after this was to have a Kiss My Feet match. However, Max Caster did injure, I believe, his kneecap or something, or his ACL. He sustained some type of knee injury, and we were not able to have it, unfortunately. But
tough loss, but an entertaining match. You saw the people in the crowd, even though there were no chairs, they were standing up. They were invested, and you could tell they were making noise. They were giving you that energy that as a performer you need, especially when you're doing crazy stuff on candy corn and cobwebs and all types of gnarly things.
Well, I mean, just performing at venues such as, that was the $3 bill in Brooklyn, one of my favorite places to perform because it typically is a drag bar. And for those of you who know me, know that drag runs much deeper in my blood than any reality show on TLC ever will. If it wasn't for drag, I would have never been wrestling. And if I was ever wrestling, I would have never gotten married to Javi. So, like, drag has given me so much. So when I get to perform in spaces that are gay bars that do drag shows, such as Lucky Chang's $3 bill, it means something special to me. And I feel the need to give just that much more. And that's why I'm willing to put, one of my dearest friend's boyfriend's socks in my mouth.
That's beautiful. And with that, we can sit here and we can talk to you forever. One of us actually is gonna talk to you forever because you guys
till death do us part, baby. Till death do us part.
So you're stuck with one of them. Unfortunately, one of us is gonna get going. However,
enjoy your freedom, Jose.
That's not the point. So I'd like to say thank you for being on the show. Thank you for chilling with us. We're gonna have you come back. You're more than welcome to be here. You're always down. And before you go, if you want to drop any plugs and you want to introduce this beautiful kitty that you're playing with to the world, go ahead, drop your stuff. Let them know where they can find you.
This is our son. This is Gordo. Gordo. That's all there is to him. But he's great. If I talk to him for the rest of my life, I'm cool. But anyway, so Twitter, Instagram, all of it, Facebook, I am Corinne, Corinne, Mink, as in the animal. So follow your One Tough Broad, the legit hoss, One Tough Bride, as seen on TLC, on any of your social media platforms. Feel free to drag me too.
And for everyone watching at home, if you haven't already, subscribe to this account, the Team Espana account. Follow Jose and Jos B on Instagram at Playteamespana, on the Twitter machine at Playteamespana, on Facebook, Playteamespana. And if you missed any of that, Google Playteamespana. You'll see Jose, you'll see Jos B. This has been an A-B conversation, and we'll see you next week.